Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live. Peace.
Let's drop on down a couple of divisions to the light heavyweight division. Sergey Kovalev is back. We've seen a lot of headlines saying I am back. And I'm just going to say I can't necessarily say Kovalev is back based off of, Vasilil Shabaransky performance. I need to see Kovalev with Adonis, but I know that that's very hard to make. I would like Barrera. Yesterday, before the fight, I actually wanted Barrera to face him. But, man, Barrera went life and death with my brethren, Dominican, older cousin. He looked like my great cousin. Because you can't say grandpa because he ain't looked that old. But, yo, homie looked older. He was like the big version of Rigo old.
He was his skin. It's like something with his skin. Just
Yo, and then Barrera went, life and death with this dude. So I don't know that Barrera's that guy for Kovalev. So is Kovalev back? It's such a tricky question for me to answer, right? Because I skimmed through the division and I'm looking for a guy that could give him some sort of issues, but I really don't see it. Can Bivol? I don't know. We have to wait and see what he really is. Can Barrera maybe, because Styles makes fights and he couldn't get up for Valeria. I don't know, but there's no clear guy. Like when Andre Ward was there, we were like, oh, I want to see Kovalev versus Ward. Not even Better Beef has me convinced. Because, I mean, if Kovalev lands the straight right that he landed on Shavaransky on Better Beef is going down, bro. He's going down versus lesser men. So I just don't know who's going to be Kovalev's, next, if not big fight, defining fight or validation fight.
Right.
I want to throw Marcus Brown in there, but I know he's just a cub at this point.
And we're not getting that.
Yeah, and the politics. You're right.
Let's be honest here. I think Kovalev versus Barrera, Kovalev versus Bivol, Kovalev versus Better Beef are all very fun fights. Kovalev is the clear favorite in all of them. He has to be. With Adonis, it's in question. That's why that fight is still the fight to make in the division. And that's why none of these fights will ever match what that could be, because we still all think Kovalev can beat a Better Beef, Bivol, and Barrera.
I'm not sure that the steam is still there for that one, bro.
It may not be, but in terms of what it could produce in the ring, that fight is still the best out of all the matchups, is Adonis versus Kovalev. All these other ones are just pretenders to that fight.
Yo, Kovalev is extremely vulnerable, okay? I mean, he got wobbled by Shabaransky on a jab coming in.
We keep forgetting Badou Jack, and that's maybe because he just moved up to the...
No, we're not forgetting him. He just hasn't done anything. Beating cleverly means nothing to us, so it's hard to remember that. It's not offensive. We just can't remember when you're fighting not nobodies, but somebody's we don't care to see. It's hard to remember that. It just is. Badou Jack is a great specimen. He's being trained for now like his fourth fight by Larry Coach Wade out there in the UNLV with Sean Porter in them. And that for me is an automatic recipe for success, but do something in the division. There's rumors, obviously, that he's supposed to fight Adonis Stevenson. Maybe he can get that belt and unify with Kovalev. Hard to see that happening.
Throwing out a wild card fight just because it's on the chat, and to me it seems interesting. A catchweight fight, Tony Bellew versus Sergey Kovalev. What does that do for Kovalev, and is that winnable?
It obviously does something for Kovalev. Bellew has a marketable name. His name just means something at this point. And for Kovalev, it means an easy win. If Adonis Stevenson can knock you out, Kovalev better knock you out. He's allegedly the monster in the division.
Yeah, but me, on the other hand, I didn't watch that fight as a matchmaker. I just, I know Kovalev's back history. I did not know that he was a smoker and a drinker between fights. So learning that it tells me why he lost against Andre Ward and why he was filled with all these reasons why the fight was stopped low because of low blows and all that other stuff. And it was also a broadcast that he did some soul searching. So when he got punched in the chest and stumbled back, I thought to myself, damn, his heart is not in boxing. And then again, Shuborowski, his name is, right? I didn't know him, so the same thing.
How you don't know Shabaransky? You know boxing.
I don't know Shabaransky. It was my first time ever watching him fight. But he's a guy that he looked tough at first, first few minutes.
All right, really quick, for more guys like Casual, Shabaransky's trained by Manny Robles, same trainer as Oscar Valdez, same trainer as Michael Conlon. Am I missing someone, Matt?
Jesse Magdaleno.
Dominic Brazil. And then add in Shabaransky. Shabaransky has already faced and lost to Sullivan Barrera.
He's also one of the main sparring partners for Canelo
Alvarez. So that's a little back info on Shabaransky.
Right. So Kovalev's next opponent, I wouldn't mind it being Adonis Stevenson or Tony Bellew or Bellew or somebody like Badou Jack or even Julio Cesar Chavez, Jr. I wouldn't mind watching him fight any of those names. Other guys that step up with like one vowel in their name, I wouldn't watch that.
I mean, since both of you guys have mentioned Badou Jack and just, closing my eyes and reminiscing on his style and, the fact that sometimes he can get active and dig to the body, that will make an interesting fight for Kovalev as another kind of barometer. Like, are you really
the favorite in that fight? Like, that's the reality. He may not be the favorite.
Yeah. But it also depends what Badou Jack can do in the meantime before they meet.
100%.
No other sight in the game could see the boxing voice.